Under the quiet of the moonlit sky, an ornate red scroll descends through the air, coming to a halt in an open hand. Inside a room, Muyom looks at him and asks, "How's your new body, demonic monk?" The demonic monk, now inhabiting the body of Mob Jiangwun, gives 2 thumbs up, his eyes glowing from the shadows of his hood. With the scroll now in his possession, he replies with satisfaction, "This is good." Muyom inspects the scroll closely, a slight smile playing on his lips. And is this the scroll from the dark sect leader? What is he looking at every time? He asks aloud. His curiosity deepens as he thinks to himself, "I wonder what is written here." As he contemplates the scroll, the demonic monk makes a questioning sound, his sharp gaze fixed on something else. Muyong-wen's attention is also drawn away towards a different person in the room. He places a hand on the head of another assassin who is kneeling on the floor, injured and trembling. "Ah, this person," Mo Kyung-wan says, addressing the demonic monk. With a smirk, Mok Taeyeon explains to the demonic monk, "You noticed, but he's not a martial artist of the dark sect. I guess you could say that he's an assassin sent after me." The demonic monk reacts with surprise. Blue Spirit, standing nearby, elaborates, "He was sent by that blind swordsman from last time." A look of realization crosses Mok Taeyeon's face as he internally identifies their adversary. It is the loyal subordinate to the second disciple of the association leader, known as the Second Evil. A faint image of the blind swordsman appears behind him as he thinks, "The very bothersome man." He continues speaking aloud, "I thought he'd try something soon." His hand remains on the trembling assassin's head. "I was right." Mok Taeyeon and then poses a question to the demonic monk. "Ah, do you know what he said at first?" "He said he was from the Orthodox Alliance's hidden force." The demonic monk appears puzzled by this information. Noticing his confusion, Blue Spirit chides him, telling him to use his head. Use his head. Did you not get it? It's because the mortal is from the Orthodox sect. The demonic monk falls silent as the pieces click into place. Mop Jae-woon smirks confidently. "Well, he confessed after some simple torture, though." A brief flashback shows the beaten assassin on the ground screaming in agony. "Match come on, the second evil white mate, Hung sent me," as the demonic monk stands over him. Back in the present, Blue Spirit questions the situation. "But where did that blind guy get the audacity to send an assassin here? He could have been caught." Mok Yeon-woon listens, lost in thought. "Right," he agrees, his expression serious. "It is strange indeed." His mind begins to work through the puzzle. He should know he wouldn't be able to kill me with someone like this. Plus, this place deals with intel. It is one of the places with the strongest security in the association. The question hangs in his mind, so how did he not get caught? As he brings a finger to his lip in contemplation, a sudden realization dawns on him. A subtle change in his expression suggests he's piecing the puzzle together. A smile forms on his face as he puts the pieces together. "Goodness, they got yes," Mok Cheon-woon announces with a knowing grin. Blue Spirit looks at him, confused, simply asking, "What?" Suddenly, a brilliant flash of orange light erupts from outside, illuminating the window screen before them in a fiery blast. Mok Jae-woon clarifies the situation for the demonic monk. It's not that he wasn't caught. What did he say at first? Blue Spirit begins to answer that he was from the Orthodox Alliance, but stops short as the implication hits her. "Wait," she exclaims, her eyes widening in realization. "Yes, you were right." His thoughts race, laying out the entire scheme. There's no way security was this loose. They let him in on purpose. He glances at the captive assassin. This guy was probably a trap set for the infiltrators to figure out why they infiltrated. And that blind man wanted to use the trap. Mok Tae-woon's thoughts continue as a large contingent of torch-bearing guards assembles outside. To create the appearance of a spy attempting to make contact, a carefully orchestrated scene was set in motion. A voice from outside the door, belonging to the grim-faced overseer of the dark sect's internal affairs, called out, "Young master, are you all right?" Standing before his assembled troops, he announced loudly, "There was an invader. Please come on out." From a distant cliff offering a panoramic view of the entire compound, Wei Ming-chen observed the unfolding events with a satisfied smirk, his intricate plan now in motion. Inside, Match Gang 1 remained completely unfazed by the commotion. He calmly explained the true nature of the plot to his companion. "That blind man's purpose wasn't to kill me," he said, a sharp, knowing smile spreading across his face, "but to frame me as a spy of the Orthodox Alliance." Watching from his vantage point, Wei Ming-chen saw the compound illuminate with the torches of mobilized guards. "What happened?" he asked his subordinate standing beside him. The subordinate reported that the martial artists of the Dark Sect had escorted Match Gang 1 to a separate building. A low chuckle escaped Wei Ming Chen as he thought to himself with immense satisfaction, it's all going according to plan. I can just picture him panicking. The scene then shifts to the previous day, where the assassin is seen confirming the details of his mission with Wei Ming Chen. You want me to say it was the Orthodox Alliance that sent me at first? Then say you sent me once he tortures me. The assassin asked. With cold certainty, Wei Ming Chen affirmed the plan. Yes, I am sure that he will torture you. In the candlelit room, the assassin continued, but I could say that it was someone else, too. Wei Ming Chen immediately dismissed the idea. No, he's smart. They'll know if you're lying. He won't kill you right away if you say that it was me. That's how you will stall for time. I see, the assassin processed. Then the dark sect will make their move. That's right, Wei Ming Chen confirmed. After a moment of silence, he asked, afterwards. The assassin looked up, his expression unreadable. Resolute. Yes, he says, understanding his role completely. I will die as a spy of the Orthodox Alliance. He then bows deeply to Wei Ming Chen. Wei Ming Chen looks down, his face cast in shadow, and gives his solemn promise. I won't forget your loyalty. On the cliff, Wei Ming Chen's inner monologue reveals the full extent of his intricate plan. He thinks, this plan was built around the death of Ji Hong from the start. Whether the kid tortures Ji Hong or not, the plan will have framed him as a spy of the Orthodox Alliance. The key pieces of his strategy fall into place in his mind. For that, Ji Hong took a plaque of the hidden force with him, and we bribed the internal affairs overseer of the dark sect. This was a move made after dozens of schemes, a calculated play on a grand board. Wei Ming Chen feels certain of his victory. No matter how smart he is, he won't be able to escape this situation. He pictures the scene unfolding below. Ji Hong will reveal Ma Jianwen as a spy of the Orthodox Alliance soon. Once that happens, he will lose his position or he will be executed. As Wei Ming Chen watches the events unfold from afar, a single vicious thought crosses his mind. Die being tortured. Later, in the quiet solitude of a moonlit room, he lets out a long breath, finally able to relax. He settles into a chair, his cane resting beside him, and reflects on his adversary. He thinks to himself, I trust my senses. There is nothing more exact than sound, heartbeat especially, and his heartbeat was off. He recalls his past observations of Ma Jianwen. It was weird that his heart rate was consistent no matter what situation he was in. This unnatural stability gave him a deep sense of unease. He continues to muse. There is always something fundamentally wrong with beings like that. He remembers a time he had warned his superior. I told the Lord that he should be killed, but the Lord silenced me. So I have no choice but to do it myself, Wei Ming Chen thinks with resolution. A soft chuckle escapes his lips. With a smirk, Wei Ming Ang begins to put on his shoes, satisfied with the results of his plan. They feel much better. He freezes mid-motion. A sudden daring feeling washes over him, and his expression instantly turns serious. Outside, the wind whispers through the bamboo under the night sky. The world is deceptively peaceful, but inside, Wei Ming Ang stands perfectly still, his back to the room, listening intently to a silence that feels profoundly wrong. After a long moment, a single word echoes in his mind. What? His men are dead on the floor. It's too quiet. Wei Ming Ang grips his bamboo cane, which doubles as his sword, and bursts through the door into the night. His senses scan the surroundings, picking up an unnerving stillness. There should be martial artists guarding the area, he thinks, his unease growing, but I don't feel their presence. The silence is absolute. A bead of sweat drips down his temple as a dreadful question forms in his mind. Are they all sleeping? He comes to a stop, the reality of the situation dawning on him. With a swift, fluid motion, he draws the sword from its cane sheath, the blade humming with a pale blue energy. He knows exactly what has happened. They were knocked out. He moves stealthily through the dark corridor, his senses on high alert. And through the silence, a sound is approaching. His heightened hearing picks up faint footsteps. He stops, his face contorting with a mixture of recognition and disbelief. If only heard it once, but I can recognize it. But how? He was. His composure breaks as he shouts into the darkness, how did you get in? The thought is incomprehensible to him. He should be getting tortured in jail right now. As the figure continues its approach, a name explodes from Wei Ming's lips in a furious shout, Ma Jianwen. Lying on the roof above, looking down at him, is Ma Jianwen himself. His face is splattered with blood, yet he wears a serene, almost triumphant smile. From his position on the roof, Ma Jianwen holds out his blood-stained hand. Take this, he says, tossing a dark object down towards the stunned swordsman. Wei Ming instinctively catches it, his eyes widening in shock as he realizes what he's holding. It is the severed head of his loyal assassin. Jiham, he thinks in horror. Before Wang Mei, Aang can fully process the gruesome gift, Mok Jae-young drops from the rooftop, landing with enough force to splinter the ground beneath him. I'll return you, Mok Jae-young declares, his form already a dark blur as he launches forward. In the next instant, he is upon the blind swordsman, his attack meeting Wei Mei, Aang's defense in a brilliant, violent explosion of blue energy. I'll return everything you gave me, Mok Jae-young says, a wide, unhinged smile on his blood-splattered face as he presses his attack. Their swords grind against each other, the air crackling with energy. When Aang struggles to hold his ground, his muscles straining as he is slowly forced backward by Mok Jae-young's relentless assault. His mind is in turmoil, desperately trying to understand how everything has gone so wrong. Just what could have happened?